how long did each of you spend developing the first version of your product? Was it, months, weeks, years? Did you release fast? Were you trying to make it perfect, or was it like, hey, let's just push it out there, let's see what it is, and let's see what the feedback is?
Yeah, we didn't. We made a big mistake. We have based our strategy on the idea that we will fundraise, and what we did in the first instance is we have created a mock-up product, which is something that we shouldn't have done. We should have gone straight to the MVP. So the mock-up took about 2 months, and then MVP took about 3 to 4 months. We could have saved 2 months if we went straight to the MVP, but because of the complexity of the product, our MVP was equally complex. So the idea was that we will start with the mock-up and start spreading the idea with the investors. And now, if we had to do it all over again, we would go straight to the MVP. It didn't take too long all the time, but it was pretty intensive. It was pretty complex, and it's still not working as it should. It's better. So there is a lot of errors happening. So I think maybe just in principle, if you're not going in the direction that you are acquiring interest through GitLab, I think just mocking up the product and then gouging the interest of the market and investors is a good first step. I don't think you have to have the MVP to prove people that something is working. I don't think that the question is, can you build something? The question is, if you build it, will it have any kind of traction on the market? And you can explore that even without the MVP. MVP will not help exploring the traction because no one will buy a product that is not completely functional. So yeah, that's kind of my experience.
I know you guys, YC kind of prides itself on building fast. Was that something that you guys did early on, like released WASP pretty fast, or?
Yeah, I mean, even before YC we started, I think 1 year before YC we actually we're almost full-time working on it. So for us, I mean, we wanted to release as fast as possible, and I mean, that's the main advice that everybody will say, and I agree. And I think when we kind of started working seriously on it, it was a couple of months, and then we released the first possible version. So it wasn't actually even, I mean, it was working, but you had to download the source code in Haskell, compile it yourself. So it was more about just the landing page. It's working if you were willing to make it work. No, but we actually, the main idea was just to have a landing page and basically show the message. Hey, we are building a new language for this, this, and this is what we launched. So even that already got like a nice amount of feedback. And then basically after a couple more months, we actually had like a bigger launch on ProHunt, Hacker News, Reddit, and that's what got us in the end in the YC.
Nice. By the way, I think you said 6 months. I think I spent building Treblle even more. I think like before we went all in, I think I spent like a year on and off.
Yeah, that also, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so 6 months, including a mock-up, is rapid.
Yeah, but for example, we didn't release the product with PR and marketing. I think we have this kind of approach. We want to see how complicated is it to build this kind of product. Okay. Before we release it to the public.